One thing I have missed out on is the raid card from military training, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not going to stop me pillaging Hattusa for everything they have. Yum. Oh, Venice has got some nasty counterattacks there. Now, don't forget, Lord Sucklington can heal when they pillage, so that's a really good thing, and Berserkers can go really quickly when they're in enemy land, so that's good as well. Let's just quickly see if we can get Venice on side. That would give me Crusade. I think I'm not going to really push too far into Venice territory because they're gonna have enough resistance to stop me there, but doing some good pillaging now. Doing some wonderful pillaging. Speaking of, we can do engineering quickly. Let's get ourselves a bit more faith and a bit of gold. My unit's just spreading around. I think I will attack Zulu. There are enough units in this sort of middle bit that I think I could get some pretty decent warfare going. I'm just waiting for an opportunity for me to be able to attack and kill their crossbow, because that's the biggest problem I've got. Of all of the units they're throwing at me at the moment, that's the one. Get rid of the cattle. Perfect. Capital's almost leveled up a little bit there. I need some more housing here. I might have to get a university in my capital just to get some housing. That's crazy. Lots of pillaging. Venice has got a lovely commercial hub. Yeah, no market in it, unfortunately, but it's a good hub all the same. Oh, there's a little archipelago over here that I think we can go and settle. That's nice. Zulu has a lot of great generals. I don't think they're going to be an easy kill at all here. We might have to go back and just make sure that all my city-state troops are berserkers. That could be something that'll help a lot. Oh, interesting. Okay, a joint protectorate war against me with Mapuche. Well, that changes things a little bit. I have a couple of units to worry about now. Okay, right, fine. So this galley is going to be a little bit under pressure. Give them a little bit of an upgrade and then try and run off. But Hungary at war with me. Hungary's only got 400 military strength now, but they do obviously have Venice and Bologna. How much has Bologna got these days? Oh, about 800. They've got a lot of army. This is enough. This is enough to be problematic. I need to be very careful about Hungary right now. This could get very dangerous very quickly. Although it could be an opportunity to attack and take Pest as well, just to push my influence onto this side of the map a little bit. So that's not a bad idea. Let's get the Berserker on that tile. Let's use my Apostle. I was going to use it to improve my religion, but I'm going to see if I can get Crusade in Venice first, and then let's just, move my units around a little bit. I'm going to let them come to me. I'm not going to engage too aggressively until I've had a chance to upgrade some of my units. In fact, civil service is good, but I think I am going to need feudalism and then mercenaries as a priority here. I think what I'm going to do is just finish this little pillage on Hattusa, and then I'll move my units to where I want them to be. So let's just go after this barbarian encampment first. Pull my units around to the right side of Hattusa. I'm going to give them peace. I don't want to be fighting too many people at the same time here. So let's just make peace with Hattusa. I could make peace with Venice if I wanted to. There's still a bit of pillaging and I can use their lands as crusade lands at the moment, but we'll hang on to that one. Oh, but I could use all of these swordsmen and then send them across the sea. That could be fun. Berserker upgrades. There's only 150 gold. How many turns have I got left on these? 13 turns. You know what? 1, 2, 3. Let's go wreck. We've got Crusade. I'm going to attack Hungary from the other direction. They're not going to be expecting from my little city over there. This war is either going to go terribly for me, or it's going to be an opportunity for me to really push back against Hungary. Go on, do it. Yay! There we go. Era score every time we convert anything whilst at war. We like that. Commando, that's a 5 movement berserker. Lord Sucklington can crusade their way into almost that kill. Okay, fine, but look, this is good. Got some pretty effective counterattacks going on there. There's another little settlement as well. We should get era score from putting it on a floodable river. Well, I guess if this gal is going to die, you might as well do some pillaging. Actually, do need to watch Mapuche slightly, because Mapuche has 10 combat strength on me, because I'm in a golden age. That doesn't make things easy at all. I still have diplomatic league in. I'm going to pop myself an envoy into Granada, just to give myself 2 envoys there. Granada wants a great merchant. Unlikely to happen, but I could waste my faith. I could get a great merchant to take over Granada. Give me quite a few more units, actually. Levy, 157 gold. Tempting. It is tempting. I like having as much army as I can. That's not a bad thing for me at all. I think I can put my first vampire castle down very soon. Oh, I don't have a lumber mill yet. Construction in 4 turns. Do I want to wait for that? Is it worth waiting for that? Could build the watermill just to boost that through 2 turns. Yeah, I think it is worth waiting, but still, Lots of builders running around. We've got the Count just waiting so patiently. Such a strange game. I'm using momentum whilst also like literally parking units for long periods of time. I don't know what the correct way of approaching this is, but I'm pretty sure what I'm doing probably isn't the correct way on any front, but never mind. Still getting barbs though. So that's cool. I could get a man-at-arms, or I could just keep inciting that barb camp. Oh, these two units are totally stuck. They can't get down off the cliff, and I've made peace with Ursa now. So it's like, they're stuck forever. That's just their lives. Still pillaging. Still killing with Lord Sucklington. Not getting any science or culture or faith from Venice, but yeah, Lord Sucklington really enjoying this extended war. And all of my units from Cardiff are making their way over. We're going to just join in with the naval invasion of Hungary from the other direction. Could be fun. Could be a lot of fun. Do we destroy the clan or do I raid it for some more gold? I'm going to actually, yeah, look at that. Get 2 era score from doing that. It's worth it. Look at that attack though. Wha-bam. That's big attack. 72 strength. Oh yeah, that's brilliant. These things have no additional penalty to attacking from the sea, I don't believe. No, I don't think they do at all. Lovely. Oh no, Hungary just got, did Hungary just take candy from me? Who just took candy from me? Oh, come on, don't do that. Don't do that to me. Candy, I need an encampment now. Ah, that's annoying. I have no easy way of getting an envoy. Oh, scrap that. No, I'm 2 turns away from Hanging Gardens in my capital. Okay, yes, I absolutely do have some easy ways of getting that. That should be fine. More importantly as well, look, there's the lumber mill. And here is the vampire castle. This is worth 17 food, 18 production, 6 science, and 3 gold. Oh yeah, that's good. Hanging Gardens actually has some housing, so that'll help my capital to grow a little bit. And next turn, that'll be done. 64 production. Good. Okay, good. So annoyingly, I lost a couple of warriors there from Candy, but there's a chance they may upgrade them or do something with them in the meantime, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, I can actually get level 2 on my Berserker. I'm going to call these Berserkers Major TJ King Kong. There you go. Good luck, Commander. Go and take Pest for me. You know you can. Oh, yeah. No, fair enough. You absolutely can, you monster. Ho. There we go. Jono the Archer. Slightly less powerful, but there's potential. Don't worry. By the way, I am not to be held responsible in any way for the survival or welfare of any of my channel supporters. This is a high-risk activity. Well, I know you want to put walls up, and that's admirable, but unfortunately for you, it's not quite soon enough. Only -3 on the old loyalty as well. Perfect. Well, actually, I've got the maneuverability now to put Moksha over and then immediately go and seize upon Pex. Now, all of these cities up here are not protected at all. I'm not saying you're necessarily going to regret this, Hungary, but you are absolutely going to regret not protecting these. Another city-state. Where are you? Yerevan. How have you got units up there? I'm not right, don't complain. I'm first to meet them, construct a preserve, and I'll have another city-state with quite a bit of, like just random boats everywhere. Sure. Just learn to not complain. That's what I say. Take it whilst you can. So Hanging Gardens, every time I build a wonder in my capital, it gives me another 2 envoys from the Apadana, and because of my vampire castles, and because of Etamananki and Lady of the Reeds and Marshes, this is where this strategy begins to get rather silly. That was a 3-turn build on Hanging Gardens. What I'm going to do is just have a look around anything that the AI hasn't built and go, well, I guess I'll be taking that then. For instance, 5-turn Oracle, and it goes around this theatre square. And to be fair, I might even sacrifice one of my marsh tiles, which is a bit of a pain. And that's also a good kill spot that'll make that into a +10 theatre square. I've only got 11 culture per turn. I haven't really needed to get it because I've been getting so much from my Varangian Guard ability, but like that, I mean, doubling culture per turn. Doesn't matter if it's a frighteningly small amount of culture, it's still worth it. So let's get Candy back on side and Yerevan as well. 2 more friends, bunch of era score. Candy's got a crossbow, 75 gold to levy the troops. We're going to do it. And Yerevan, look at this fleet. Oh, that's mine now. Perfect. Go and explore the world. We'll be able to find all of the other city-states rapidly. Go on, Maj. You know you can do it. No, not quite. Not quite. Don't worry. The walls will not stop you. Well, the AI is doing their absolute best to throw units at me here, which is kind of unfortunate, but we can just about keep everyone safe and happy, so we shall do that. Mittler, I would really like to get this one on side, so maybe we're just going to have to build another wonder, which I'm actually doing right now, so that's all good. we go. Third time's the charm. Pest has made Inca happy because apparently it's I've got enough flat cities now. Perfect, but it's also loyal because it's really near my southern cities. Oh yes, this is good. And it's got a decent holy site. No, not that decent, but I could put some woods around it. So wait a minute, there's potential. Again, there's potential. We'll take anything with potential. Whoa, look at that. 82 strength berserker attacks against these warriors. Blimey. Yeah, we're doing our best to actually take on as much of these units as we can because it's giving me a nice little boost. Lots of science, lots of culture. We can almost kill that encampment as well. And I'm building more berserkers. I say building. I'm converting more berserkers from my city-state units. So they are joining the fight. There's Pex, 4 population, but now mine. Not very loyal. Not very loyal at all, but Aga is loyal. So we can just keep bringing Moksha over. We've also met Jerusalem to the north, and again, this is why I keep Diplomatic League on. Nobody's met them, so I'm making even more friends. Every time I just explore the beginning of the tops of the map in any way, seem to find more city-states, so it's wonderful. Military engineering, how much niter have we got? Oh, some very close to me. Actually, is that campus on a niter? It is on a niter. So we've actually got 2 sources of it. Amazing stuff. Right, that's good. That means we need to beeline for muskets and then towards military science. And sometimes it's whether or not you have niter determines whether or not I take the top or bottom of the tech tree. That works for me. Whilst Jono just shoots this poor galley that can't escape. It's just sat there like fish in a barrel. Every time I kill a barbarian galley, it's still worth 15 of each yield to me. Which is not a bad little result for me. All these levied units are doing an amazing job at just discovering the world for me. Just making sure that we find every nook and cranny. I want every city-state in existence to just follow my lead immediately. The Assault of Hungary by Major King Kong and Lord Sucklington. The Dream Team. The A-Team. No one can stop them. Powered by space crabs. I mean, what has this game become? This historical simulator? Don't question it. Just don't question it, okay? It's fine. Why can't I build my vampire castle there? I think it's because I can't build it on woods, is it? Okay, that's fine. Oh, I've got Yerevan now. Oh, I can pick any promotion I want. Nice. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll go triple strength in other places. I mean, I can just pick what I want now. So I'll just finish converting some of Hungary cities over. I'm fighting them. Not everywhere has crusade. It's okay. We don't mind that. What is the best trade route I can do in terms of gold? 9.3 from this city. You know what? I'll do it from a capital just to do a nice road. But okay, good. Gold per turn is... We're keeping relatively healthy on that, and that's what we like to see. 20 gold per turn for some elephants. Wow. They are really good elephants, apparently. Don't complain. No Hungary, no peace for you, no peace for you. You stole all my city-states. I say stole, like they're doing their normal thing. But without Hungary around, that's a bunch of city-states that I'll have access to, which would be really, really good. Oracle, my capital is now going to be making a bunch of great people, which is brilliant. But I can also use my faith, and I have a lot of faith, to get great people points if I want. I've also got 2 more envoys because of Apadana. Honestly, it's looking pretty good. It's all looking pretty good. I will just pop down, I think, a 1-turn theatre square, which is going to give me 8 culture per turn. So that's pretty good. And then I think I'll get a 2-turn Stonehenge. I mean, two turns isn't too bad, is it? Actually, I should chop. Let's chop that stone. Let's not waste resources. I don't have anywhere near enough resources right now. So this is Granada. There we go. More era score. And I think I might have discovered a couple of other bits and pieces around the world. Maybe not. But Jerusalem, again, is even more faith on my stave churches. Look at that. Haven't met anyone. Mittler's actually the next one for me to go and take over, but that's fine. Oh, look at that. Granada has so much army. I want to levy it this turn. I've had enough of having things stolen from me like that. I just don't trust it anymore. Jerusalem is 91 gold. I can get 91 gold from someone. Lautaro. Yeah, you know what? Give me a peace deal. Yes, perfect. Now I can trade with Lautaro. Do you want some iron? Oh, they do want some iron. They do want some iron. I want to keep some of it, but I'm actually getting so much. I don't need it all right now. 91 gold. Do you want some horses? They do want horses. There we go. Levy. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Our army is just appearing everywhere now. Major King Kong is going to skirt round and steal the city before anybody else can get to it. And then Lord Sucklington will nod slowly and coolly like a sort of anime villain and then move on to this city over there, 4 population city. But look at this. We are turning this game around quickly. The more I think about it, the more this particular civ, I think, is very situationally opportunistic. You have to be very, very malleable, very flexible, and just look at the opportunities and go for them. Like finding Cardiff and being able to like attack and grab this city and then use their units to go and attack Hungary. That's done a lot of good for me. A lot of good. And I don't know if we would have done anywhere near as well in this map if we hadn't have taken that opportunity there. So yeah, no, it's been really interesting in terms of like style of play. Okay, Hungary's defenses are getting stronger. They are starting to get stronger. The cities that they do have, I'm not able to run over them quite as quickly as I have done before, but that's okay. I think we can just sort of pull around a lot of these particular fights and attack from various directions. But like this city will be able to take 7 population with walls, 3 population with walls. This one will be able to take as well. Venice is going to pillage lots of stuff. So I was tempted to make sneaky peace. I can't whilst I'm at war with Hungary. So it was just a little exploit I could do before. Not exploit, tactic. I should say tactic, where I, because I wasn't at war with Hungary before, I could choose when and where, when I wasn't at war with the city-state. So that was a little bit of fun. But what I'm going to do is I just need another 11 gold. Oh, convenient. Just annoyingly, I had the opportunity to get it there and I didn't. Hang on, just 1 horse. Give me that 4 gold. There we go. Perfect. Now I can just buy this tile. You can see 3 marshes and a farm. I'm missing a little bit of food from these 2 tiles, but right now I can't be bothered. I'd rather have the castle down doing something than not have it down doing nothing. The pursuit of perfectionism can sometimes stop you from having something down in the first place. 20 food, 11 production, and 6 science. So I'm actually getting another 6 science from both of my castles. This is a really, really good little combo for my capital. 81 production it's up to now. Nice. Hong Kong. We've met Hong Kong. Am I first to meet them? No, not so lucky this time. But that's okay. What do Hong Kong want? Eureka for castles. Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go Divine Right. Yeah, okay, cool. Perfect. That's great. It's a good combination. We like to see that. Zulu now have their Impy, by the way. They're really tough. Really, really tough. I might have to wait until I can get the musket upgrade. We're going Civil Service, Divine Right. Then we'll go Mercenaries. But, yeah, this is something I should probably think about in a little bit. The walls. Walls were thrown up right at the end. I was just about to start attacking it. They killed a Berserker. Don't worry. Not the important Berserker. A borrowed Berserker, but still. This city's not so bad because I've got Lord Sucklington, which is lovely, but I also have a battering ram and crusade. So, Maj will make short work of that wall, but yeah, the presence of the walls means that I'm going to need battering rams. I'm going to need to think about this a little bit more carefully. Little lovely canal city here, which is quite good. That means that Pest can now send some boats out towards that. I mean, yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. In theory, I could even Panama up to this city to the north. Would it be useful? No, but it could be fun. It could be fun, and that's something we should consider. We like pointless canal cities because they're not pointless. They make us happy. Brussels, not the first to meet them as well, but a lot of industrial city-states. Not bad at all. It'll help me with my wonder building later into the game. 820 military strength on Zulu. Yeah, I just feel like we're not going to have a lot of luck trying to fight through there at all. Could I do with these units instead, do you reckon? Use them for exploration. Maybe attack Mapuche with them. Mapuche gets the +10. That's the problem. Hungary and the Kemens. Kemens are actually not a bad target. They're my only friend. They like me -30, but they also have the only other religion. I've already taken one religion out of the game. If I take this religion out, then I've got a pretty clean sweep. So maybe we're going to just have a little bit of a grand voyage and go and head over in that direction. That could be, yeah, let's go do that. Let's send my units over towards the Kemens. I'm sure they won't mind. I'm sure all of these barbarians aren't going to cause a problem for me as well. Don't worry about them. We'll just sail straight past. The worst bit about playing this version of Norway is I can't use my galleys to take tribal huts, and it's so frustrating. I wish I still had that ability. Why is that not part of a Norwegian ability? Oh dear. Okay, I just lost some units. Cardiff, I need to just levy them again. 300 gold, but I got a lot more units this time, actually, including a metal casting boost. So, yeah, take it. Take it whilst you can. Who's that? Nazca. Ooh, just more city-states. More and more and more and more. Maj will pillage and then attack to destroy the walls, and then Lord Sucklington will follow that up with a Sucklington Sucker Punch. Hey, Budas, follow my religion now. Good. I was trying to wonder how I was going to get an apostle over there, but we don't even need to anymore, which is great. Still, though, I think Maj wants urban warfare, and Lord Sucklington just come in and steal this city for me. Please, pretty please. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. We're closing in on Hungary now. We've taken from both sides of them. That is science for holy site adjacency. Now, I've already got a nice +6 in my capital that will work delightfully in. Oh, yes. Look at that. It's 97. Oh, imagine if we were playing Byzantium right now. Theodora. We've got 12 science, 12 production, 12 faith. You know what? This Norwegian stave church is better than I thought it would be in practice. Like, it's actually really handy. Yeah, I'm impressed. Very impressed. It's cool. I always take quite a lot of joy at improving things from land that I've conquered before the war finishes. Like, it feels like sort of, yep, nope, the new people have come in and we are going to fix everything. Oh, why can't you embark there? Oh, that's because it's the Lake Retbrush. Oh no, it's because there's a galley there. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Rapanui, a new one. More city-states. This is a culture one. I'm not so excited about culture city-states. Not as important for me. Cahokia as well. Looks like they've settled right up to the edge of that one, but that's quite a protected city-state. 8 envoys there. Never mind. Don't worry. I have Kilwa on the way. Kilwa with the Apadana. That is, 5 envoys I'd get from that if I finish it off. So that's pretty cool. Another holy site is finished, this time in Bergen. Oh, lovely. We'll get the stave church in there quickly. I've got the count. The count is just sort of mopping up a couple of units here. We've still got nice chunks of culture popping along. 22. There we go. Science and faith as well. It means with Oracle, I can actually afford to get James of St. George in, which is the first start. Now we've got 19 turns left on the medieval era, and I'm thinking actually I want as many of these engineers as I can get because they're going to help me put a lot of wonders down. Actually, Jono, do you mind just finishing that off for me? Look at that. Lovely. The actual industry in my cities is getting pretty nice now. I like it. I just need some more housing in my capital. It's the big weakness I've got at the moment. Oh, government plaza's finished. Nice. That actually puts, there we go, look at that. The adjacency on my campuses is higher. I've now gone above 100 science per turn. It's turn 116, but I'm actually catching up a little bit on science now. I have 25 techs versus 29 in the lead, so that's pretty good. What do I want? Should we go Warlord's Throne? It's probably the most relevant to what I'm doing at the moment, isn't it? So we'll build my production up. Every time I kill another city, then my capital can chuck 20% on top of 85. Well, I mean, that'll be pretty good, won't lie. What governors do I need, though? I think Pingala. Yeah, definitely. My capital's got quite a bit of population. Is it 12? Yes, so what do I do? Science? I reckon we'll go for the connoisseur first. I like getting the culture, just because it helps me to get more governors. They're all unlocked on the civics tree, after all, so might as well. Yeah, culture for culture. What's in this tribal village? Oh, the boost for castles. I was actually waiting for that. That's nice. Okay, cool. Perfect. I mean, this is really good. We've got all kinds of exploration going. So all of the tribal villages that have been on the polls, we're just sort of stealing. Divine right. Okay, there's monarchy. If I make the switch now, I'll lose 4 combat bonus, and I've got 4 turns until the Warlord's Throne is finished, and I get that. No, 3 turns. Oh, you know what? 3 turns of penalty. That's clearly worth it. So we'll get monarchy now. Oh, I'm the first person to go into that government, which is both brilliant and slightly worrying for the AI. We won't complain. Limes, conscription. It's basically a combination of pay for the army I've got and defend the cities from the army I don't have. Natural philosophy, and where's the builder card? There we go, serfdom. Oh, I can't be dealing with 3 charge builders. I have to have 5 charge builders. It's just one of those things. It's frustrating. Now, let's pick up mercenaries and military training. We've got 3 turns left on Kilwa, which is pretty good. These berserkers with 5 movement. Maj, you're so quick. You can pillage and then move onto this tile so that Lord Sucklington can get onto that and start to heal from the faith. But, oh yeah, 77 strength on the city as well. Oof, the walls will disappear so quickly. People are still converting. thing, but I do have a little bit of a crisis because Maj just took about 50 damage in one hit from that man-at-arms, even with Crusade. I forget how weak these things are, berserkers, when they're being attacked. That is brutal. Okay, well, this is a bit of a problem, because extracting this unit may be very tough. Very, very tough indeed. Let's have a think about this. This is a hill tile, which means Buddha will be able to shoot it. Oh, and I can't just move. I'm going to have to switch Lord Sucklington over. No, but look, you see, look, can't move any further than that. Oh, that's really painful. I might have a bit of a problem here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get all of the kills that I can and all the pillaging I can do. Then I'm going to offer peace. I can come back anytime and finish this war off, but I'm not going to take the destruction of my brilliant named units. It's not going to happen. No, not on my watch. We'll get these deals while we can. We'll get as much gold as we can from Hungary, and then I'll immediately denounce. There we go. We can always come back in a bit. But look, there we go. We're safe. Luckily, we're safe. Oh, for you. Well, there's Yosemite, which means I get another relic. Lovely. Another tribal village. Oh, I found Lahore. Bit of faith in it, but yeah, look. Oh, and another 2 envoys. Yes. Yes. That is an industrial zone in my capital, which means that I will now be producing 3 engineering points per turn. Just helps to bring the faith cost down of the Theodore and other engineers, which is good. 2 turns on Kilwa now to 95 production. I bought a university in my capital, but honestly, I will put anything in there that I can buy. So we're just going through, still selling off everything that I can dig up in my empire, as per usual. It's just how we rock. Next turn, I think I can probably stretch to a workshop, which would be really good. That'll be worth 3 production, as well as another 4, 5, 6. There's at least a few extras. Oh, Brussels. That's 15% production towards wonders. So let's pop that in. Yay. Now the job is just finding it. There we go, Brussels. Oh, it's a caravel. Could levy it. It wouldn't do very much because it's stuck in a lake, but I'll save that for another era in case I need the era score. But I can now give myself professional army and, where is it, retinues instead of serfdom. Now, actually, I did it instead of natural philosophy because I like serfdom too much. Perfect. That means I can now upgrade all my troops really cheaply. I'm just going to buy everything in my capital first, but then we'll stretch to that nicely. Oh, good muskets now. Let's go to military science. We've got castles. I need 2 universities, 2 trebuchets, and kill a unit with a knight. All things that I haven't done yet. Still killing barbarians. Still just grinding away with this science and culture. It's not as big an effect anymore. I think, really, this is kind of more of an early game ability. Gives me certain advantages later into the game, but it's like, now that my cities are producing so much, not so good. God, what a spawn for Zulu. Right next to Yosemite. Look at that. Yeah, they got very lucky there. Very lucky indeed. Let's just quickly evangelize, spread my religion. Oh no, that's to Candy. Oh, hang on. Going to do that next turn. What am I going to do? I wanted to go for everyone's favorite belief. It's teeth. Hey! Extra gold. Look at that. Just means I can buy more city-states, upgrade more troops, do all of the good stuff on the cheap. Yeah, let's get a workshop in Nidaros. Perfect. 102 production. Oh, that's without any happiness as well. This is just only gonna get crazier. I would like Grandmaster's Chapel, but I have to go Foreign Ministry this game because that +4 combat strength on city-state units, it's a big deal. It's a very big deal. Tribal village, 40 gold this time. You know, I like the late game ones because sometimes you just find nuclear secrets in them and you sort of look around and think, what was going on in this tribal village? Anything you want to sort of admit? Well, looky here. It's a great engineer. It's a Theodore. Perfect. I think I can build up enough faith. It's Bisheng. This is the one that actually I don't necessarily need him. I would quite like Imhotep though. Still, we'll see what we can do. Have I taken a city with a harbour? Don't think I have. I do need at least 1 harbour, methinks. But yeah, we'll work on that in a bit. The other thing I am going to do, if I want to get rid of Buddhism, which is going to be quite tricky, but I should do, is get a mosque. That'll give me 1 more spread of any apostle and syncs in really well with Yerevan. Now, the reason I haven't gone through it at the moment is that Buddhism is still affected by the world religion, so I'm kind of holding off for a second, and I might go and dip into theocracy to give myself a little bit more combat strength, but I haven't forgotten. Don't worry. Here is Kilwa in my Apadana city, which is just magical. 3 envoys, plus another 2 envoys, and in my capital, I'm now getting at least 30% faith and production towards buildings, wonders, and districts, so that's already looking amazing. I'm hoping, combined with Brussels' ability, and also I think I put in Gothic architecture because I got a little bit bored. I now should be able to build wonders very quickly, and indeed I can. Look at this. Wow, they're all being built very quickly. Well, apparently I can build Stonehenge in one turn, and who am I to argue with such things? Oh, this is the best bit about the turn. However, we have 6 envoys. Who do I want to make friends with now? Mittler. How's Mittler doing? Mittler I could take control of now. Bologna I can't take control of, but I could get 1 envoy there. Tempted to maximize a few of those just in order to get myself enough double envoys as possible, and then hopefully I could get rid of Diplomatic League at some point, but I think actually I'll focus on taking over them. So we'll get Lahore, we'll get Hong Kong, Nazca, that's easy to do, Mittler, because that's city growth rate, and let's say Hattusa, just to put a little bit more science into my land. Look at that, 132 science. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, that's helped the yields a little bit. Yep, 1 turn Stonehenge. I mean, it gives a free apostle. That's why I did it. And also more faith per turn, which is an amazing thing as well. Plus, it gives me score. I like building it. It's just a really nice wonder. Sometimes there can be no logic. You just enjoy what is put in front of you. But I will start to pick up a few debaters now. There are a couple of missionaries heading over suspiciously to this neutral territory. I plan to go and give them a little bit of a lesson. Why would you make your way over here? Terrible. This gives 15% extra culture into my capital. Lovely. Can we just look? What more can we build? Mahabodhi Temple in 3 turns. I mean, that sounds brilliant. Hui? I could build that in my capital. I could build it in Bergen. That would be worth 1 more amenity, but I'd rather build it in my capital just purely because the amenities in my capital are worth so much more. But I do also want the mausoleum. When can I build the harbour? A population of 16 or greater. Actually, Bisheng is more useful than I thought for that. So yeah, let's hold on for that one. Let's go for Mahabodhi Temple to start with, or... No, we'll go Hui. Let's do that. Being attacked by barbarians pretty viciously, but it's just giving me lots of extra yield, so I don't really mind. 15 population city for the first time. We have so far overshot. 158 goal era score. We needed 96. Still got 12 turns left. It's almost embarrassing how much we've gone over, but that's fine. This city has flipped away from me, which is very rude of it, but I think I can take it back the same turn, so I wasn't really worried about it. Could liberate it to bring my grievances down and get some more diplomatic favor for Hungary, but I think I'm going to keep it. Mainly because this city, Pex, is slowly starting to obey me now as it grows. As it grows, I'm finally getting some pressure on the area. Now, why are you working this tile? I know it's a bit of culture, but it's not worth it. Oh, how dare somebody take Granada away from me? I just wasted like 50 gold in terms of a levy there. Terrible. It's all good though. You can still levy like large amounts of units from other city-states nearby, so it's really not a problem. Got a lot of new stave churches though, up to 223 faith per turn. Pretty good. Now, this playthrough has turned out like very scientific, very productive, and very, very faithy. Way more effective than I kind of expected it would. So I've got Huey in next 1 turn, then all I need to do is get a harbour in my capital. I might have to replace this stone tile with the mausoleum, but I think that's okay. Once I've got the mausoleum down, I can use all of my great engineers. World Congress time! Now this is what I was waiting for. I wanted city centre buildings to be cheaper because then when I put limes on, that works really well. In terms of resources though, I would like to vote silver down because I don't have it, but lots of people do. 2 votes into it. I don't think that one's going to work, is it? Huey though! That's 1 amenity from entertainment for each lake tile within 1 tile of the Huey. So that's either 3 or 4. I never remember if it counts the tile it sat on. I think it does. So I think that's a +4. But more importantly, those amenities are focused into my capital, which means Pingala's getting them, which is all good. Oh, ignore it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. No diamonds. Oh, I had diamonds. Never mind. 2-turn Mahabodhi Temple. Really? Is that true? That feels like a very quick wonder, but okay. Okay, we'll do that. Most important thing is it doesn't remove the woods from the tile, so it still works for the purposes of my holy site, which is the most important thing. There's Imhotep. That means Leonardo da Vinci is next up, but I can now use my faith in for something rather more constructive. I'm going to start picking up beautiful amounts of apostles, but only in 3 turns, because I'm going to get 2 more governors, and I'm going to have gone all the way down to patron saint on Moksha, and then I can get 2 promotions on my apostles and I can pick them both. So either I'm going to have crazy debaters or I'm going to have 6-charge apostles that can do the amazing things of like having triple spread and removing religion. Going to be unkillable. It's going to be wonderful. So Mapoche just declared war on the Kemans, who are technically my friends, but I'm not that friendly with them, I'll be honest. Interesting though. I'll keep an eye on, I'll see how that one plays out. It might be to my advantage to sort of wade in on that one at some point. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I could be persuaded either way. Here we go. Here's the mosque. There's the Mahabodhi temple. Let's just quickly lock in this harbor like so. And we've got a few fun things that'll be all built at the same time, which is lovely. I'm still doing my best to clear of the barbarians, by the way. This is definitely a little project. That's a battle elephant we just killed that. 17 more culture and faith and everything. Oh, that one might be a little bit harder to clear, but I've got a lot of city-state units. I don't really care if the city-state units actually survive. It's just the levying of them is the good fun thing. Mahabodhi temple! Yay! Okay, 2 free apostles. They are both going to be debaters. I just can tell you already, and there'll be a guru following up very shortly afterwards. It's going to be wonderful. The Kemans just keep sending things over to my continent. They really want to take over. Look, Candy and all these places, and I don't like it. Ursa says no thank you. So yeah, we're going to debate en masse. And off we go. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Sean Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Krogerbrand Trailmix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amiri C, Rom88, Radio Torre, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear, L Truand, Creston, RB Hedge, Mushkin Mandeltort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hennes. Thank you all for your support. It's amazing. See you all next time. Goodbye.